Good afternoon to all my respected seniors and my colleagues. In my intervention, there could be nice days, there could be tiring days, and sometimes there are complicated days. So here is a case of a 52-year male who was non-diabetic, non-hypertensive, and was smoker, who came to us with angina exertion class 3. On echocardiogram, there was a ejection fraction of 50% with a hypokinetic right coronary artery territory. On angiogram showed left anterior descending artery proximal 50% lesion with right coronary artery which was dominant and tortuous calcified with diffuse plaquing followed by a distal 99% lesion. This is the angiogram of that person. The left is not running, but you can see that right coronary, the angiogram of right coronary artery which shows diffuse calcification is there. It is tortuous and there is a distal function CTO is there. So we thought that it would be an easy case for us and we can proceed with a simple technique. We use a JR6 French and a filter XTR wire with balloon support, and we tried to negotiate distally, but even the balloon was not crossing, it was not giving support, and JR was running away from the of RCA. So we changed our strategy and we took AL1, we hooked with its help to RCA and used filter XTR. And with it, a small balloon was taken 1.25 into 6 mm and the distal lesion was dilated. But meanwhile, we missed one thing while injection was given, that there was some dissection in proximal RCA. Corded film is not there. But when we were successfully dilated the distal portion of RCA and injection was given, there was a retrograde dissection which was extending into the right coronary sinus. And it gave me such alarm that, and it was such panicky situation that instead of instead of pushing AL1 and taking out the tip of the AL guide from the plug, I just pulled it because the reflex is like that. Guide again get into deep into the RCA and further injured it, and meanwhile everything was lost. Guide came out, wire came out, and the access was also lost to the distal lesion. So what should I do? There was a retrograde dissection which was extending into the right coronary sinus. Let's try once more, and I used 7 French JR guide and hooked the right coronary artery without giving antegrade injection. I crossed Schuon blue wire across the lesion and sealed the dissection entry point with 3.5 into 23 mm drug-eluting stent. And after that, there was a routine dilation. Again, I started routine dilation with 2O balloon. There was significant calcification. I tried putting a stent distally with the help of Guidezilla because it was not going inside, and there a second complication happens that while the stent was not going in, I thought I will dilate again with the higher up size balloon. But when I removed the stent balloon came out and the stent was shaved off from the stent balloon. It was partly inside the vessel and partly into the Guidezilla. Here their trouble was again. So I thought trap balloon will be helpful because though it was a complicated day, but it was lucky on that part of the patient that a part of deformed stent was inside the Guidezilla, and I can easily trap with a trap balloon inside that Guidezilla. And by using that trap balloon, I removed both Guidezilla and the deformed stent carefully and blocked from the coronary. That's how the whole assembly was removed carefully. Then the usual part came, I again dilated with 2.5, 2.75 balloon, then even 3 balloon was used. There was no scoring balloon wasn't available with us, and that's why we were lacking that scoring balloon could have been very much helpful in easing this case. But 2 drug-eluting stents were placed distally and in middle part. Post dilation was done in usual manner, and this was the final result after having two complications in single case. So the dissection portion in right coronary sinus appears scary, but we followed this patient and we have also done a check angio. It was okay, and 7 months have been passed since this case. Patient is following in a good way. Thank you.